Everyone, welcome to another edition of my pickups from Wednesday, March 17th. Today is Thursday, March 18th, so I did get a chance to get through some of the books, and I just wanted to go over them and do a continuation of the last video. Enjoy the background. We will talk about that at last, okay, meaning the last thing that we do talk about. So I had a pretty heavy week. In my last video, I said, how are they soliciting Star Wars Adventure number 4 if I didn't get number 3? So that's where I'm going to start, because I left number 3 in my bag. And then I picked up number 4 this week. Okay, so I haven't gotten to these yet, but this is a fun thing. I'm kind of getting back into Star Wars, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, the new set. Next pickup that I got is AWA. I talk about AWA all the time, and this is Erratic from Upshot, and it's number 4 of 5. What I really like about this company is Valiant is failing where these guys are succeeding, so it's kind of like I'm making the changeover, and I really like these limited series that they're doing because they're pretty cool. Some of these things you can do continuations of and stuff like that. So if you're looking for something to an alternative, definitely check out AWA and check out Straczynski's, sorry, I'm trying to think, Resurrection, I think it's called. Really good. Okay, there's 2 really good titles. You know, they have a lot of good titles, but there's 2 really good ones. And one of them is the flagship, which is Resurrection. So check that out, okay? So I do a lot of independents. For those of you who are just watching me for the first time, I really love independents. And, of course, I love me and my Marvel and my DC and my Image and stuff. And I know Image is still considered to be an independent, but they're very big. So without going too far on that, because we'll be getting into Image in a little bit, I'm showing you from Vault Comics, I Walk with Monsters number 4. This to me has a little bit, I mean, Terry Moore's art is a lot more crisp than this, but it's kind of got a Terry Moore vibe to me, and I kind of like it. It's like it's this girl here and another guy. And the guy turns into a monster, and she's a monster because she's a killer. So it's kind of cool. It's like a double whammy, really cool. So check out Vault Comics. They're putting out some good stuff too. Here's the company I pick on all the time. Valiant, Savage number 2, Fragrance of the Wild. Silly, you know, but it's you know, this is their modern day Turok because they lost the rights to it. So Valiant created their own Turok. Enter Savage. This is the second series from Savage. The first series was really good. The first issue of the second series was decent. We'll see how it goes. I didn't read this one yet. I did pick up from Aftershock, Maniac of New York number 1, second print. This has got a lot of hype behind it. I usually buy almost all Aftershock. From those of you that follow me and know, Aftershock is one of the companies that I really like. Put out some high quality stuff. So let me move on. From Aftershock, The Bequest. This artwork reminded me of, oh my God, Mike... I just had it at the tip of my tongue too. Mike Grull. If you look up Mike Grull, he's from the 90s and stuff, early 2000s. If you look up Mike Grull, tell me that that's not a Mike Grull looking artwork, like totally inspired. In fact, I'm going to do something that I hardly ever do. I'm going to go here. Sorry, I'm showing you all my stuff here. Let's go to Mike Grull art. Just for the hell of it. Let's take a look here. So this is Mike Grull here. Here, this is like a perfect example of Mike Grull. Like you can see the pencil lines and stuff like that. You could just tell his style. And this is the vibe that I got from this was the Mike Grull. So let me show you. I gotta get that thing back up on the screen, right? Oh, because I didn't do the floating. There you go. So let me do that. Let me go here, and let me go to. I can't. Damn it. Okay. Anyway, it just reminds me of Grull. I don't know if you guys are seeing it the way that I do. It's totally like a very pencil-y vibe to me. And I just turned to the middle page, but like it's just all the way through. I'm like, holy crap, this reminds me of Grull. I don't know if this guy was inspired by Mike Grull's art. Pretty good. The art was pretty good. The story was okay. I'm not going to continue with it, just so you know. And I'm going to get rid of that background and go back to the original Nocterra. Okay, and put myself back up there. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. Hope I didn't fuck up the video for you. But anyway, I don't do all fancy slides and stuff. So if you're looking for that, you got to go to a different channel. I just talk about shit. And I'll tell you what else I do that the other guys don't. I don't use apps to influence me. I go off of what I read and what I know. I've been doing this for the better part of 40 years. So I have a pretty good finger on the pulse. So, okay. Liefeld cover, because it's Deadpool's 30th anniversary. X-Force number 18. Not only was this issue really, really good, I love the artwork, the classic Liefeld Wolverine, the really, really excellent old Cable, because right now they're doing young Cable, and a very awesome drawing of Deadpool. So X-Force is one of the better titles in the X field right now. I read that. It's excellent. Another excellent title right here. Sword of X. Issue number 4 by Al Ewing. And in this issue here, again, here's Cable as a younger man. So Null is possessing young Cable and talking through him. And you come to find out that Cable, of course, has the bionic arm. I call it bionic. I don't know if it's bionic. That's from my era. And they rip it off and they end out severing the tie between him and Null, which is a good thing because Cable on steroids with Null is not a good thing. But if you guys are not checking out this title, you might want to, because Al Ewing does Immortal Hulk. And we know what happened to Immortal Hulk after about a year, because all the early issues of Immortal Hulk are worth like $50 and $60 because they're worth so much right now because the print runs were so low. And I think that's what's going to happen to Sword of X. So get a look at that. You got Kate's on Thor, so that's just a no-brainer. Thor number 13. This was really, really cool. I got the two-tone. I know that the All-Father cover is going crazy right now, but the story was really cool, seeing the All-Father get slapped around by a Valkyrie, and so he had to get his shit together and make a comeback, and we get to see our blonde hero here too make a comeback in this issue. So it was really a good issue. I read it. I unfortunately have to tell you that I am behind a lot on these, on the Spider-Woman run. This is issue 10. I think I have 3 to read, so I keep picking it up. It's good. So at least what I had read. I picked up Captain Marvel 27. I don't even know if I said I was going to pick this up or not. This cover's pretty cool. This has been very hit and miss, so this may eventually get cut out of my titles unless it becomes consistently amazing. And then here I have Amazing Spider-Man with the Liefeld cover for Deadpool with Venom. Number 1. This issue very, very leaned heavily on that Dino Boy kid. I don't know who he is, but that's basically, they shouldn't even have called it The Amazing Spider-Man in my opinion. And he's one of my favorite characters, just so you know. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, my main ones. Venom, of course. This to me was just a a way for them to advertise the new book with this dinosaur kid that's coming out, where he's doing like this kick on the cover or some crap, and that's what that was. So I was a little, to say the least, I was a little disappointed in that. I'm looking forward to reading this. I just love like two tones and stuff like that. This looks really good to me because I love Superman. So, okay, let me move that over here so I don't want to damage it. Then we have the Black Knight with my Peach Momoko cover. I don't think I said I was going to get the Peach Momoko cover, but everything I do, I end up getting Peach Momoko. And for those of you who don't know, link is in the description. I will be releasing my flagship title, which is called The Devil Tree, from Blood Moon Comics, in comic shops near you very, very soon. I'll be in previews, and I will let you know once it goes live. So I've been working on that for a while, and I'll be very happy to bring that to you. Ultra Mega. This thing is friggin' thick, so this might have to wait for me to get to it. It looked pretty good. It looks a little, if you guys look at this art, it looks like Trent Canagua or something like that, and he used to do the title Creed. Very much looks like his artwork. So look up the title Creed from, I don't remember the publisher, but just look up Creed and take a look at the artwork and tell me that that's not exactly the same almost. So I'm seeing a lot of influences from the 90s starting to come back. Walking Dead Deluxe, we already know that this is all reprints in color of The Walking Dead. I said that I was going to complete that for my collection. Why? Because I do. That's the stuff I do. Radiant Black. Guys, if there's something that I should be reading, you need to let me know down below. Because I really like independence too. And it has to be done well. And I always tell people, you can, even for myself, you can release an independent comic that has a great artist, but if it has a crappy writer, lights out. Because you can't put lipstick on a pig. So you have to have, I think a good writer can actually bypass a somewhat okay artist, but it can't be reversed, in my opinion. So Radiant Black issue 2, it was a whole lot of stalling in this issue to me. He just confronts the red version of the guy that's in the suit that he has. So there's a good guy, and then there's the red suit version, and they kind of have their first fight. It was a little bit character building, so I'm going to stay with it for a little bit and see what happens. And then I'm going to let you guys know that Nocterra is something for you guys to keep your eye on. Tony Daniel is one of the creators. Scott Snyder is another one of the creators. And right here on the screen, Nocterra, 10 years after the world is plunged into an everlasting night that turns all living creatures into monstrous shades. So they become like these, if you haven't read it, they become like these demon things. And you can kind of see it behind her in the thing. They just become like these blobs of, and they're intelligent, and they're just trying to kill everything. So the only thing that holds them off or that burns them is the light. So, and we'll read that further. So the only way to survive is to stay close to artificial light. So like Christmas lights, wrap them around your neck, get a battery power, you're good to go. Enter Val Riggs, a skilled ferryman who transport people and goods along deadly unlit roads with her heavily illuminated 18-wheeler. I will tell you that the first issue, the ending, had a twist, so I am looking forward to that April 7th release of number 2. And, you know, the covers and stuff are really gorgeous, so I'm going to end the video with that. This is my suggestion for you guys to keep your eye on that, okay? Keep your eye on it. What am I doing? You'll see. Sorry about my fat gut. All right. So I'm going to end the video with this. Okay, let me see if I can get away from this screen and show you. It's not doing it. Shit. But this is a cool glow-in-the-dark cover. And I can't get it to go, unfortunately, because of the screen. I should have practiced this beforehand. But this is the second print, the glow-in-the-dark cover, and it's gorgeous. So when you turn out the light, Yeah, see, it's glowing over here, but that doesn't help you guys. It's really just a beautiful book, so you guys need to check this out. And let's see here. Let me show you guys some pages. Look at this. That's the regular cover, right? And then here's the glow-in-the-dark cover. Just absolutely gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. And then the artwork inside. Let the camera focus a little bit. Very, very good. Very nice. Just to let you guys know also, I should bring up on here, and I did get my hands on it, and I'm looking forward to showing it to you guys. I did get Amazing Spider-Man, I think it's 63. Oops, I put in 53, sorry guys. That's not what I want. 63 store exclusive. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is the one I got my hands on, and it's already going for like mega bucks. I'm like, what the hell? I just really liked it. I'm not really one to chase after a Spider-Man outfit with the exception of Venom. It's a Mike Mayhew. That's what it is. Mike Mayhew. And I'm showing you this so that way you guys can keep your eyes on this. Here it is. It's this one right here. I got my hands on this, and damn, that is a nice looking cover. So I'm waiting for it to come. I bought it in a set, and I bought it with this cover right here, and I paid $100, and the cover where he's tearing the uniform is going for like 180 right now. It's insane. That's going for like 180 bucks. But keep your eye on it. It's a limited edition, and you can see it's available at the Comic Mint. I do believe it's sold out. Yeah, it's sold out. Is that non-graded? Sold out. Everything's sold out on this. So this is, you know, but it's really nice. I'm looking forward to getting my copies. So anyway, let me know what you guys read. Let me know what you think of the video. Like, comment, don't. I'll see you guys on Sunday with my picks, and you guys know that my picks are pretty solid. So, and again, I'm not inspired by an app. And if you don't believe me, look back at my past videos. You'll see. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.